Hello and welcome to Clipping In. Sunday the 21st of July, and today we're going to have a look at some super unspoiled minor lanes behind Ripon, and time permitting, maybe a surprise or two towards the end. After a few days where the temperatures hit 25, 26, 27 C, overnight it's plummeted 12 C when I set off this morning, and there's a fair old northwesterly breeze making it feel colder still. I've gone back to knee warmers. Was that summer? Who knows? Well, there's some good climbs today soon. That'll get me warm. Might be enough to take the cap off. Heading up towards, people who know the area, from Triangle, Cottonstones, Millbank, Blue Ball Road. Usually those roads are deserted. Climbed out from Sorby Bridge, past the big chimney, and we're turning right here. Clear, clear. I haven't been up here since 2013. I have no idea what this is going to feel like the way I'm riding nowadays. Thank goodness for modern gears. On this bike I have, what is it, an 1132 cassette with a 5034 chain rings. Oops, right. But what I remember, you get a breather after this part. Yeah. I'm guessing I'm going to have a headwind on this outward leg. Trees are sheltering me at the moment. Still climbing, but that early gradient's eased a little. I thought there were some houses, a terrace somewhere on the left. Maybe I'm just slow. Oh look, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, a little descent on here. And I seem to remember it kicking up and sort of trending left. Just got to watch these cobbles. I don't. don't remember if those cobbled rumble strips were here last time. Talk about Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Now then, I'm going left. Here we go. Alma Lane. Let's drop some sprockets. Just in case. And if I come to a junction, I'm going left. Might be one here. The Alma Inn. Ears open. Clear. It's a lot different knowing that you've got these monster sprockets. I would have been on 39.23, maybe 39.25 bottom in the old days. Don't think I'd make it on that now. The democratization of gears. I'll keep left. Nice climb though. Apart from those two cars there, not bad at all. One slightly earlier. We're coming into that network of very minor C roads that things like the West Yorkshire Cycleway. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, the West Yorkshire Cycleway. I think that it uses a network of these kinds of roads. One of those routes that I've never done, but I'm aware of it. I don't think it'd be a lot of fun at winter, because the trouble with unclassified roads, they don't get any treatment. So they get wet, stay wet, or if they're icy, whoop whoop. No bueno. Roadblock. Go left. This should take me, we've been almost to Cottonstones. We're in the Cottonstones club, and we're heading now towards Millbank, I think. You can see there, look, there's a lovely sweep to this. 14% descent, and up the other side looks quite fun. Right, drop some cogs again. Oh, this is quite a pull. Ah. Splendid. Everybody's brave with a compact chain set. Beautiful morning, quiet roads, views everywhere. Should do postcards featuring this. Okay. So climbing away now from the outliers of Ripon. Look how this opens up now. Lovely stuff. Let's try this little teeny weeny road, eh? I know where it comes out, I think. Somewhere behind the blue ball. I'm just a bit worried about all these flints. You can see that the roads have got grass poking through. Various animals have left a signature or two. Not bad in these conditions, it's nice and dry, but could be gravel bike country, I think, if it was wet, or at least non-racing tyre country. That's probably a better description of it. At least I've got 25mm on this, not like ye olden days when I think I was running, well, maybe 23 in 2013. But going back to the late 90s, I think I had 19 or 20mm tyres. Like black licorice laces. Good view of Beatings down my head. Okay, only a walker. Yeah, you're all right. Cheers. So that brought us out onto the main road. I'll go up to Beatings, point a couple of things out there, and then maybe lead on some exciting news. Ooh. There's a super loop to be had. You can just see from this tarmac here and a high line there with the barn that's been renovated, and then that's the old Blue Ball Inn just sitting up there, and then from there there's a road that goes up and over and joins up with where I was earlier on, where I said, oh, roadblock, where there was a tractor. There's some great roads around there, and you rarely see traffic. Just local access, farm stuff, or occasional deliveries, really. Wonderful. And just to spin it round, that is Batings. And that other leg that goes to Marsden of the West Yorkshire cycle route, you can see there's a couple of cyclists on it now, toiling away up that hill towards that pylon. Now today is the 21st of July, and on the 1st of August it's Yorkshire Day, and that's also the 2-year anniversary of clipping in. 2 years old on the 1st of August, that's when I set the channel up. So I'll have to mark both Yorkshire Day and the clipping in at 2 in some way. But also, I have a birthday within a few days of all that. No coincidence, of course. And I will be celebrating my 40th birthday again. So there'll have to be some kind of celebratory rides involving at least Kendal mint cake, if nothing else. And I'll see if I can throw 1 or 2 surprises in while I'm at it. Lots to look forward to in that. Right, we'll get back to today's ride. Another little surprise package, hopefully. Now today, the 21st, is the final day of the Tour de France. They're finishing with a time trial stage in Nice rather than Paris, because they're setting up for the big Olympics in Paris starting next week. So the Tour's been pushed out. That's why it started in Italy and it's finishing in Nice. 10 years ago, the Tour started in Yorkshire, and there was this superb stage from Leeds heading out into the Yorkshire Dales, out to Swaledale, and the second stage came through the Pennines heading down to Sheffield. So it passed through this region, it passed on this road, and one of the climbs was Ripon Bank. They went to Ripon Bank, and I would imagine that all the local hill climbers saw their King of the Mountains segment times swept aside as the pro peloton ripped through. So I thought, I haven't been up Ripon Bank myself for 11 years, so I thought I'd have a little pop to mark the Tour 10th anniversary. Okay, turning right carefully. Clear. Over the river. Ripon, I think. And up we go. Now there is an old Ripon Bank that's much steeper and nastier than this. That would be to the left. The trouble with that one, it's so narrow in places that if you meet a car coming down, well, you've got to get off really. And if you have a car behind you, it really psychs you out. It's my excuse anyway. Get around this bend and you'll be able to see a pub. Just starting to ease a little, thank goodness. So much for my memory. It's longer than I remembered. I still haven't seen that pub. Now just past this white four-wheel drive is where all Ripon Bank comes in. The Fleece. There. And then up here I can turn right for Barkisland village or keep straight on for another road that almost runs parallel and takes me down to Gritland. So I've passed through Barkisland and I'm heading down to Gretland, and I always like this expanse here. For me, this is the final big sort of wide expanse looking over to Stainland before I drop down into the valley, and then I just have to plod home. Wonderful. Looking like it's going to be just short of 30 miles, but what a 30 miles. Great views, quiet roads, interesting climbs, and even some anniversaries to tie into memories, and yep, a good one. So it's time for me to sign off, see what Strava has to say, and I'll see you for another edition of Clipping In very soon, back out on those oh so enticing Yorkshire roads. Bye bye.